Hey, out for a quick lunch, so what are you eating today? A crunchy salad and some freshly squeezed fruit juice, or the usual burger fries and a soda? What you eat today is going to determine your heart health in the future. Sadly, one person in the United States dies every 36 seconds from a heart attack. And the major reason is poor diet. In today's video, we are discussing foods that unclog arteries naturally and prevent heart attacks. Should you be eating kimchi? What about turmeric and garlic? We're discussing all of that and more. But before, let me tell you what happens to your arteries. When you eat greasy and fatty food, your arteries are the channels that carry oxygenated blood throughout your body. They're inherently elastic. But when you start eating unhealthy food, the excess fat, cholesterol, and triglycerides start accumulating the inner walls of the arteries. It's called plaque. As the plaque starts accumulating over the years, the artery walls harden. They also hinder the free flow of oxygen, rich blood. This is what the doctors called atherosclerosis. If that happens to some of the major arteries of your heart or brain, you could be at risk for a heart attack or a stroke. But thankfully, lifestyle modifications like exercise and healthy eating can prevent and sometimes even reverse the condition. Eager to know what to eat? How about eating a serving of kimchi? Every day, this fermented Korean delicacy has been known for its excellent probiotic properties for years. Research has shown this food to reduce fat growth. Scientists found that people who consumed roughly 1/2 to 3/4 ounces of kimchi daily had significantly less bad cholesterol and decreased blood sugar levels. This decreases the chances of clogged arteries. Kimchi is indeed excellent to keep your heart pumping. Did you know that Korea is one of the countries that has the lowest death rate from heart disease? Could kimchi be the secret to living a longer life? There are so many different ways to make kimchi. Every traditional Korean family will have their own recipe, and it's been around for more than 2,500 years to prepare your jar of kimchi. Just chop any vegetables like cabbage, carrots, radish, cucumber, celery, eggplant, scallions, beets, bamboo, chots, onion, ginger, and garlic. Add salt to the veggies and let them rest for 2 to 3 hours. They'll start giving off water that you'll have to drain after 30 minutes. Now make a mixture of rice flour, fish sauce, ferment, shrimp paste, garlic, ginger, chili oil, salt, and pepper flakes. Coat it on your veggies and put it aside for fermentation. For 3 to 21 days, you can eat the unfermented kimchi as well. Store it safely for about a year in your refrigerator, but discard if you see any signs of black mold in the jar. Never skip garlic and onions in the kimchi, even if it means having a breath mint afterward. Want to know why? Because this food group is excellent for reducing atherosclerotic stress on your arteries. Garlic and onions fall in the category of allium vegetables. Leeks, chives, scallions, and shallots are its other family members. Researchers carried out an extensive study for 15 years on a large group of women. A few of them who had onions and other allium vegetables regularly showed a lower risk of mortality due to artery blockage. These foods clear up the arteries and give a free pass to the much-needed oxygenated blood. This thorough cleansing is possible because of a compound called organ sulfur. Present in these veggies, the same study also showed that it reduced blood pressure, cholesterol, inflammation, and PLC clumping in the blood. Most allium foods can be eaten raw, but only if you're brave enough to have garlic breath later. They can also be added to your fried rice, used for seasoning on your dishes, or pickled in vinegar to cut the sharp, pungent taste. The next healthy food that you should consider is flaxseed. These are the most underrated seeds when it comes to health benefits. Those tiny but mighty flax seeds are a great source of fiber, minerals, vitamins, and fats. But have you been adding a spoonful of these crunchy seeds to salads or sandwiches? The problem with doing this is that the entire seed may pass out of your body without getting digested. So the next time, when you're getting a packet of flax seeds, just put them in your food processor and powder them that way. They can get absorbed much better in your body. Additionally, it's easier to mix them into baked goods as well. The flax seeds contain a ligand compound, SDG, that has a positive effect on lowering cholesterol. Another animal study focused on how efficiently it could reduce plaque formation in the arteries. Researchers fed a group of rabbits flax seeds after a high cholesterol diet. Another group of rabbits was not given flax seeds. After a few days, the research team was blown away to find a 40% reduction in plaque formation in animals. That ate flax seeds, that's huge. You can also eat flax seeds in the form of butter, like other nuts or seed butter. Just put some on your waffles in the morning. Flax seed oil is used by health enthusiasts, too. Do you know there's another cooking oil that's fantastic for your heart health? It's olive oil. But that does not mean that you start eating oily food. And as it is, most mass food producers either use corn, canola, palm, or soy oil for frying. They'll have the exact opposite effect on your heart. Only olive oil can keep your heart younger than you actually are. There must be something that makes this oil the best of the bunch. In fact, there are two. Olive oil contains monosaturated fatty acids and polyphenolic compounds. Both are real game changers. These are actually responsible for making your heart healthy and keeping illness away. Olive oil is preferred by people living in the Mediterranean region. Their diet also includes beans, high fiber, vegetables, and nuts. Research has shown that people living in this region, particularly those eating olive oil, have improved heart health. Another study found that if you consume 1 ounce of olive oil for 4 months, every day you'll enjoy improved blood vessel function. Your inflammatory markers responsible for heart disease will also reduce. But not all olive oils are the same. The darker the color, the more potent and pure. It is extra virgin. Olive oil has a typical dark color that tells it has not been through infinite refining processes. Remember to pick up a bottle that is dark in color as compared to the transparent ones. It'll be a little more expensive, but investing in your heart health today is more profitable than paying for the disease tomorrow. Now let's talk about tomatoes. If you're already eating tomatoes, start eating them more, because this juicy red fruit might help you bypass surgery of the heart. And yeah, we said fruit over there. Very few people actually know that tomato is a fruit. They come in an array of different colors like green, yellow, orange, pink, black, brown, white, and purple. But most of us stick to the classic red ones. You don't have to always eat them. Raw, cooked tomatoes are a great source of lopine. All those sauces, gravies, soups, toppings, and juices are going to have oodles of it. It's particularly important in the reducing development of atherosclerosis. A study pointed out that lysine from tomato paste products reduced heart disease by 17 to 26%. Now that's nothing less than magic. Another interesting study focused on having tomato sauce with olive oil and checked out how the body responded. Surprisingly, this combination reduced bad cholesterol and boosted the good cholesterol. Olive oil plus tomatoes are a match made in heaven. I mean, what else could make pasta sauce so divine? But be very careful of the store-bought tomato products. They might be loaded with salt, and it's the #1 enemy for your heart strength. Ending your heart without any medication or invasive treatment should always be your top choice. It's often the first line of treatment recommended by doctors globally. We forget that most of the sicknesses in our body comes from the food we eat. And still, we won't stop spicing our food. Wait. Did anyone say spice? There's this one spice that you must deliberately add to your food to stay away from heart attacks. It's the golden yellow turmeric. If you're using the ground and dried variety, then feel free to add a pinch to your scrambled eggs, frittatas, tossed veggies, fried rice and smoothies. Go the classic way with curries, meat rubs, and the very popular turmeric lattes. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin that has shown promising results in suppressing the gruesome effects of atherosclerosis in one animal study. It was found that curcumin had a therapeutic effect on coronary heart disease. It not only helped in getting some anti-inflammatory and anticoagulatory properties, but also reduced the fatty deposits in arteries by almost 25%. Isn't this spice magical? Let's conclude on a sweet note. Did you know that 1 extra spoon of sugar in your tea or coffee can make your heart skip a beat? Diabetics are generally more prone to heart disease. This is why they advise to stay away from cakes and ice creams to safeguard their heart health. If you have a real sweet tooth, then choosing a dessert after your meals can put you in a bind. This is where dark chocolate can help. Is the chocolate-loving child inside you dancing with joy right now? Hang on. There are a few things you should never forget. You can eat dark chocolate every day provided you stick to only a few squares. Experts believe that having 40 g of dark chocolate is enough to raise nitric oxide levels in your arteries. This is important for the health of your arteries. Next, white chocolate and milk chocolate should be off your list. They have too much sugar that can mess up anybody's blood sugar levels. The higher percentage of cocoa, the better it is for your heart. Pick up the bar of chocolate that mentions 85% or more cocoa. There are actually studies that link daily dark chocolate to reduced atherosclerotic plaque in the coronary arteries. Now that's what we call a showstopper. When you're trying to eat healthy, don't ignore the signs. Your body sending it could be heart disease. Have I caught your interest? Then let's keep the conversation going with a couple more heart-related videos. Shall we watch 15 early warning signs of heart disease you should look out for? Or 8 signs your body gives you a month before a heart attack? Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about how to save a life. Which was your favorite food from the list? Let us know in the comments below.